Mr. Abhishek Dwivedi. He'll give you a quick glimpse of his journey as a founder, as a CEO of the company, his vision for the company, and what is his vision for all of us, the parents. So he'll be taking you from his journey from building bridges to how exactly building careers. So Abhishek sir, if I may invite you on floor and hand it over the session to you.
Okay, thank you so much for introducing us, Arshi. So, very good evening to everyone, guys. As you all know, my name is Abhishek Dwivedi, and I'm really very thrilled and excited to host this webinar for everyone who has joined this webinar from their crucial and important time. So, we are hosting this webinar for a reason that there are a lot of struggles which students, college-going students face during their careers, in which it becomes very difficult for those people to navigate the current scenario, how things are happening into this world, what is the requirement of the company, how company is expecting their candidates to be. So in that manner, to train you better for those qualities, we are hosting this webinar. So let me tell you something little bit about myself. So as by the name I am Abhishek Dwivedi, I have done construction work for 4 years in my life. Like I have been a civil engineer for 4 years in my life. I have done my work into some prestigious organizations as Tata Projects and L&T Construction, and I was majorly working into the construction of Lucknow Metro Rail Corporation project. It is based in Lucknow and it is for metro project. So when I talk about this project and while I was working into this project, guys, so it while making the pillars, the bridges on which metro runs, most of you have seen the bridges and pillars on which metro runs. From making those bridges to building careers, the journey has not been easy. The journey has been full of ups and downs. I have realized a lot of things in my life which I thought that this is the right time. I should communicate to my people also, to the world also, and to the young generation which is available into the market, for them to know that if I, from a civil engineering background, can get into a corporate world, establish an organization where we help a lot of individuals, students to get the desired job roles they are looking forward to into their career, then it is possible for everyone into this world. So without wasting any further time, let's get started with the webinar and let's dive deep into the topics we are having for today's webinar about unlocking career success, mastering job interviews, cracking job internships, and salary negotiations. So to start with, the first topic we have is for today is the power of internship, guys. So when I talk about internship, the role of internships in life is a very important part when you start your professional journey as an individual into this corporate world. So if I talk about my experiences in life, so I wasn't very, I would say, an average student in my life who always had a very predefined stages in life, predefined process in life to follow and to get the things done. So when I talk about predefined stages, so that basically means that I always followed the path which people have followed for long. And when I say that path which people have followed for long is like I started my internship, I started my job through an internship and which I got into the third year of my college. And majorly it happens that in most of the colleges, students and candidates prefer to do the internship into the third year, as they feel that यार उससे पहले तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि अभी कोई जरूरत है, like we have a time कि हमको third year में internship करनी होगी और हम लोग third year में internship करेंगे, उसके बाद we'll get the certificate which will help us in getting placed into any XYZ corporate organization. And that is a very basic step, guys. Let me tell you very clear, that is a very basic step of getting into this corporate world with a very, I would say, mere understanding of how the world is expecting you to be. So my journey has been very slow, I would say. If there are certain things which someone would have helped me in understanding, I would have started doing these internships prior earlier in my life. So when I got this opportunity to host a webinar where I can tell people that how important internships are, how important salary negotiation tips are, how important interview preparation is for any specific interview, I just felt that this is the opportunity where I can help people to understand that what was missing in my life, I can help others to not miss those things. So when we talk about internship, guys, so internship really plays a very important role in your life. And it really plays a very important role in your professional life also and in your personal life also, as internships help you in gaining the confidence you require to enter into this, I would say, very fast growing world. So without internship entering into the world, it is not like that you cannot enter the world without internship, but definitely if you do an internship, you get an extra edge over the other people. So there are certain things which really help you while doing the internship. Like when you do an internship beforehand, you can gain experience and skills. You can try for different skills. You can try for different industry. You can explore multiple career paths before getting into and choosing one single domain in which you want to excel. So internship will help you in understanding that what is best for me, what I can do in terms of getting a successful life as compared to an average life into this world. So it will help you test drive the industry. It will also help you to boost your resume while you are sharing it to the clients or to the companies you are applying for. It also helps you in building professional network. Building professional network is a very integral part of making you successful in your career, guys, because all of you must be knowing about this quote. A lot of people must have heard about network is your net worth. And let me tell you guys, this is reality of life. It is not something which has been only told by big people or the people who are successful in life. बिकॉज जो भी आज की डेट में सक्सेस हुआ है या फिर जिसने भी सक्सेसफुल चीजें अपनी लाइफ में बिल्ड करी हैं, ऑब्वियसली दे हैव बीन थ्रू लॉट ऑफ अप्स एंड डाउन्स इन देयर लाइफ. दे हैव गेन्ड लॉट ऑफ एक्सपीरियंसेस. They have tried a lot of things in their life, and then after trying those things, they get those positions or they get their experiences. From those experiences, they craft good businesses, good jobs, and good ways to do anything. Internships also help you in getting real-time insights on how the business works in real terms, I would say. Because whenever we try to get into any industry, whenever we try to get into any organization, it is very important for us to understand that how that organization is working, what is the vision of that organization, what is the mission of that organization, and what that organization is planning to do for next few years, or what problem that organization is trying to solve into the coming years. And for that, guys, internship really plays a very important role. And as I told, like I did my internship, I started doing internship from third year. Most of the people into college days, today's youth also, they also prefer doing internships from third year. I meet a lot of people in my life, in the people who are going college, the people who are into the first year, people who are into second year, or people who are 1 year experience, they are looking forward to a job. And I asked a lot of people that, like the people who are into first year, second year, do you do any internship? Have you done any internship, be it paid, be it unpaid, be it part-time, be it full-time, any type of internship you're doing? And trust me, guys, those people are like blank at that question. And which made me think that seriously, this is the scenario right now also. Like I did my graduation in 2016, and I was into third year when I started doing internship, and I was following a very basic procedure of doing an internship into third year, then getting placed into like final year, and then doing my jobs. But when I started building this organization, I came to know a lot of things in my life which played a very important role in building this organization for further stages. So when I talk about the time of internship, guys, so let me tell you very clearly, like these days, aaj ke date mein, when technology is evolving so fast, people are only looking for skillful people. Organizations are only looking for people who are having real-time insights, people who are having real-time knowledge, people who are having real-time skills to intern into their company, so that the organization and the employee or the intern can create a value together. So timing is not to be very like timing has not to be fixed in anyone's life, guys, I would say, because internship you can do it from class 10th also. From class 10th you can do it in class 11th, you can do it class 12th, in the first year, in the second year, third year. And why I'm telling you this, guys, this because I'll explain you this with an example. So when I was building this organization, like I feel in 2022 we got to work with one intern, and I took her interview. And that intern, when I took her interview, I got to know that the intern is studying in class 12th. She was studying from a school in Noida, and she was into class 12th, and she applied for an internship position at her organization, and she got selected because she was having an excellent communication skills. And the amazing part about her experience was that when she was giving the interview, when I asked her कि भाई आपको कितना experience है, and at this point of time, like you're in school, and you must be busy with your like school activities, other things, and a lot of things are there when people are in school, and nobody is bothered about like what I have to do in future. They are like school पहले खत्म हो जाए भाई, फिर we'll decide कि हमें college में क्या करना है, पहले हम school तो खत्म कर लें. But let me tell you guys, there are certain bunch of people like who are aspired to become a very big professional or a very great professional from very initial days of their life. So when I took the interview of that girl, I came to know that that girl is interning from class 10th, which made me question myself, like, this is the reality. Like, people are doing internships from class 10, and I just figured out that, bhai, if I am interning if I am taking an interview of an intern or for an employee who has done the internship only after third year, he has done two internships and now he's applying for a job thinking that I've done two internship and I feel मेरी CV में ये सारी चीजें बहुत अच्छे से fit हो जाएंगी and I'll get a job, compared to an individual who is like having an experience of complete 6 years. अगर आप calculate करोगे from 10th, so 10th, 11th, 12th, 3 years of graduation or maybe 4 years of engineering, that individual will have an experience of 7 years. And I feel a lot of people must be understanding कि भाई 7 years के experience, 7 years के real time insights, 7 years के business insights are really valuable in terms of shaping any organization or giving value to any organization. And at that moment, I realized that like internships are the real game changers in individuals' life and people's life. Because I took a lot of people's interview who were experienced people who were having 1 year of experience, 1.5 years of experience. But when I took the interview of that girl, the aspiration of that girl who was into class 12 was much, much higher than an individual who was having 1 year of experience and who has only done two internships in his life. So how these internships can help you in understanding the company's value, understanding company's culture, really helps you in navigating the path for that organization to be a successful person into that organization. Because definitely you will have a sense of accountability from a very small age. Doing internships makes you accountable also for your organization, for the work you're doing. Be it paid internship, be it unpaid internship, what we suggest as an organization is that we should go ahead with finding a lot of internship. We need to be creative while applying for internship, and we really need to show an organization that why we really want to intern. Like, we get a lot of applications from people, we get to listen a lot of candidates from a lot of candidates that sir मैं तो बहुत सारी internships में apply करता हूँ but companies मुझे prefer नहीं करती हैं, companies मुझे reject कर देती हैं, companies मुझे hire नहीं करती हैं. I apply into a lot of internships but I never get a reply from any organization. So how when they start feeling like companies are not preferring freshers, companies are not preferring people to do internship also, and in the internship also they are looking for experience, they are looking for skills. So obviously, guys, in this current technology, in this world of technology, where like self-learning has become the biggest power for all the individuals, be it a small intern who's trying to get an internship into class 10th or into the first year of college, or a personality like Elon Musk who has built a space organization where he fuels rockets to space, and that person has never studied that space technology or space scientist in his life. That person only did through books and other related stuff. So what I'm trying to tell over here is that power of self-learning is very high, guys, and that power of self-learning only comes through when you are aspired to do big things in your life. So how you can apply for internship, and just sharing your CV to any company will not make you get shortlisted for that internship, guys. Because while sharing your application for that internship, it is very important to understand that why that individual or why that organization or why that HR will shortlist my profile. Because let me tell you guys, like every individual is having a different aspiration in his life. Every organization is also having a different aspiration in life. I have seen certain examples. I'll explain you the importance of sharing an application in a creative manner so that you can get shortlisted for the internships you're applying for, and it can be at any point of time, any age in your life. There is no limit to that. There is no age limit to that. If I should start from the first year, I should start from the second year. It is the moment you realize that I need to do it, you need to do it. So I'll give you an example. There was a student named Karthik Sarvanan, and he was a motion illustration and graphic design intern, and like he wanted to pursue an internship for motion designing and graphic designing, and he was very much influenced with the functions and with the organization called cred. I hope a lot of you have must heard about cred is in like credit card payment company, and it was founded by Kunal Shah. So what that student did for getting the internship, so if I ask questions like what majority people or what maximum people do to get an internship in any organization, they just go over LinkedIn, They type like internships. They see like bunch of companies from 1 to 2, like there are 50 companies. What will they do is they'll just sit and they'll just apply in every internship. They share their CV in every internship position and they feel like भाई मुझे कहीं ना कहीं से तो हो सकता है कॉल आ ही जाएगा. But let me tell you guys, companies are not looking for general people. Companies are only looking for people who are inclined towards the vision of the organization. Be it an intern, be it an employee, be it a senior employee, be it a manager, be it a higher manager level. So when I was telling you about that example, what that candidate did for getting an internship into that organization, what he did is he, rather than sharing his CV through like the normal terms, like sharing a CV over LinkedIn or finding the HR of that organization, dropping her a mail by writing, "Hi, please find my attached, I'm looking for an internship." He directly made a very small video as he wanted to do the internship into motion illustration and graphic designing. So he just created a 30-second small video for the organization Cred, in which he highlighted like what basically Cred does. It basically helps you in making your credit card payments done. It gives you timely reminders. It gives you rewards in terms of paying the credit card bills successfully on time. So that candidate created a 29-second of video. He uploaded that video on his LinkedIn profile. He mentioned in the start of the video that my name is so and so, and I wanted to do an internship at Cred, and this is my form of application. I have created a video for you guys, so please do check, and if you like it, I would be happy to collaborate with you guys. And he made that video. He shared that video over LinkedIn, tagging head of design of the Cred company and tagging Kunal Shah into that. So, what do you guys feel that is it different from an individual, a very smart individual, or I would say an individual who is studying into IIM also, and he is sharing his CV for an internship, and an individual who is just little creative and little smart with the current technologies of the world and current requirements of the world, and he shared a video. So obviously that video captured a lot of attention from different companies, and eventually that candidate, I don't know he got an internship into Cred or not, but he got an internship into a more, I would say, famous and more successful fintech company, and it was an international fintech company. The HRs of that company grabbed the video, they took the video, they saw the video, and they find it very creative. It is not the creativity of that individual, it is the intent which he is putting to get creative for that XYZ company. That is the most important part of for any organization to get you hired into any XYZ company, guys. So from these examples, we can understand that in today's world where people are totally focusing for technology, focusing towards technology, shifting to technology, we just cannot follow the basic norms of just sharing an application over LinkedIn.